Hey everybody, Kathy here with Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller. I'm just pulling up the old bra strap and Phil had to put the video on. Sure, showing me that now. Good thing I wasn't, adjusting all over. But, yeah, real funny, Phil. So today I'm doing a 12 by 12 canvas, and this is my tricorn black. And I'm going to go out of my comfort zone, way out of my comfort zone. Because my colors that I'm doing today, I don't do red. But I had some comments. People want me to do some red. So I'm doing some red. So if it doesn't turn out, it's their fault.
Oh, that's real good.
They wanted red.
That's real good.
You know I don't do red. This is Paroli Red by Golden and Quinacridone Red by Golden mixed. This I made a while ago, and I know it's hot cinnamon with something, and hot cinnamon is primary elements. I can't remember what I put in there. This is Egyptian coin by Prism Pour. This is Winsor & Newton white with abalone shell bling it. That's color art as well. Deep gold by Amsterdam. This is my oxide black by Amsterdam. And this is candy apple by Primary Elements. So we're gonna see what happens here with these reds. Because you know me with red, Phil.
Well, I think it'll look nice on the black with the golds and the stuff.
Ooh, we're gonna see. It's a new experiment. Hey, aren't these Arizona Cardinal colors, black and red?
No.
Oh.
Red is, not black.
Well, what are their? I don't even know what their colors are.
Oh, you have to put me on the spot.
Oh, you don't know either, so it might be black and red.
I'm a Chicago Bears fan, so.
Well, we know they're not black and red.
I don't care what color anybody else is.
Well, how come you watch these Cardinals then?
Well, they're my second favorite because we live here now, so.
Oh, brother. Well, I don't have a favorite, people, just so you know.
Well, speaking of favorite colors and so forth, back in Illinois, every once in a while, Kathy and I, for the funsies of it, would go to the racetrack.
Oh, my goodness.
And the horse races and so forth. And so, we bet like $2 on a few horses. And I tried to figure out, looking at the sheets, what horse might have a chance. She picked them by the color of the jockey's uniform. And never failed. She always came away winning more money than I did, just by picking the jockey's colored uniforms.
Well, do you remember that time when I went to the window to collect my money and I found a $20 ticket on the floor?
Yeah, you did. You found a winning ticket on the floor. That's the craziest thing.
I'm thinking, oh my gosh, today's my lucky day. But yeah, I loved watching the horses. Actually, my favorite part would have been if I could have gotten into the barns with them. But that's not allowed. So I just had to stand out there and watch them, which was okay too. It was a fun time. I think that racetrack's open up again.
It might be. It usually opened in I think early May and closed in September, October. But
it was closed for a while, wasn't it?
Well, yes, it was closed because of the pandemic and.
No, before that.
Well, the old one burned down. It's been there for many years, but it burned down and they rebuilt it and so forth. We only went like once or twice a year for a fun afternoon. It was a lot of fun, but I'm still mad that Kathy always beat me by picking the colors of the jockey's uniforms.
We were in a pool for football too, at one of the bars back home in Illinois, and everybody's trying to figure out, who's going to win. This team, it's got this many, it's got this, quarterback and blah. Phil can tell you, all I do is go by the team colors. And one year I took second.
Well, that's true.
I don't know a damn thing about football. Phil can tell you, I thought what was it that I thought
Well, you don't know any of the terminology or anything.
No, and you were laughing so hard because I went, well, that's got to be blah, blah, blah. No, I was so far off. But that's okay too.
Hey, this looks pretty cool on that black.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Colors are pretty.
Very nice.
I just got to pop some of these bubbles. Then we'll have our show on the road. Oh, I think that's a goober. Yes, it is. You don't want to leave goobers in there, people. Some people call them boogers. I call them goobers. Might be another one.
Yeah, the goobers and the bubbles and so forth, and Kathy's splitches.
I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about those.
You're not? Okay.
No.
I don't know. They might stick out like a sore thumb when you're done.
You're gonna get a sore thumb. Okay, fine.
Well, I think you should take care of them so they don't.
Oh, you have your hands right there on your hip. Feel free. How's that, Phil? Does that suit your fancy?
Wonderful, darling.
Does that suit your fancy now? Okay, moving on. We're going to do a little swiping with my spatula, with my black oxide, and we're going to see what happens here. So far, it's still red.
Okay, that's Amsterdam Oxide Black with Australian Floetrol that Kathy is using on her stainless steel spatula.
And you notice I used it in my my creation as well.
Well, you
Same
used the
color.
Oxide Black, but there was no Floetrol in that.
No,
Right,
it's my pouring medium,
right.
but I'm using the same color.
I know. Yeah, Kathy didn't mention her pouring medium. She does have a recipe video that explains exactly her pouring medium that she uses and her cell activator recipe, and also some other tips and techniques that she has in that recipe video. And there's a direct link in the description box to that video. You're starting to get some cell activity. That should progress nicely.
Hopefully, Phil. We shall see if it does. I don't know. This is my, experiment with the red, so who knows? Red and I are not friends.
Well, it doesn't look overly red to me because that candy apple red is a beautiful red. It's not like
a gaudy red.
Yeah, it's not a gaudy red at all. Oh, it's filled in very nicely. All those nice candy apple red cells. You got some of the gold surrounding that. That's pretty cool. Even some black cells from the black paint you used.
Well, I was hoping to get some black cells.
Yes. Even though you have a black background, that's pretty cool.
Okay, we're going to see how this develops, people. I don't know.
Well, your first 3 swipes are developing wonderfully.
Well, we'll see about the last.
And even the white you put in there
It should be coming out.
It is. You're getting some really nice white cells. Good combination of colors you picked out.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Phil. It's much appreciated. Just leave the tip at the door. I'm going to get a little tip box.
There we go. That's what you need.
That's right.
Hey, you know you got to split the tips with the videographer.
Well, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't make much then. Because if you're leaving the tip, it's going right back to you. But that's okay too.
Pretty cool.
Is it coming up?
Yeah, very nicely.
Cool. It's coming up. Coming up. Coming up. La 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 la. Now you know I gotta use my marble.
You and that marble are BFFs, I'll tell you that.
Hey, this is my special marble. I cannot lose that marble. If I do, I'm doomed.
Kathy does have 4 shops that you can peruse. She has, of course, her Amazon shop, which has all the products you may need to do paint pouring. She has an Etsy shop with all her original art in it for sale. She has a Redbubble shop that has her images from her art on a wide variety of merchandise, and her Galeriste shop, which has her images imprinted on really fine clothing, skirts and blouses and dresses. So it's just fun to go out there. There's our direct links to each shop in the description box.
Oh, I think this is going to be pretty.
I think so, because it is more, there is some red on the outside, but it's kind of more purpley down the middle. So that's pretty cool.
It's like grapish.
Grapish, yes. And then it's set off nicely with the gold and some of the white cells. Very cool.
This is really pretty. I love these colors.
I do too.
I wasn't too sure, but I'm really starting to get my hopes up now.
Wow, that is really sharp.
Oh, is that pretty? Oh, I'm getting excited now.
Look at that area there.
I'm liking this. We got a lot of paint on this I got to get off.
That's fine.
I got to get that off, but I got to get my...
It's the black background really sets off your designs very nicely.
It really does, and that's, you don't like black backgrounds, but
Well,
you're
I'm
beginning to be a fan.
I am beginning to be a big fan of the black backgrounds. And I was so leery when you said you were going to put the black and the white paint in with these colors, but that especially the white really is very cool because it's sort of outlining a lot of the areas there. So
Yeah, it really is, which is really
I don't
nice.
know why in the world I would ever in a million years question your choice of colors, because you always seem to come up with, wonderful combinations.
But I don't really, well, I listen to you sometimes, but nah, I just do my own thing, and I just kind of go down my color palette in my head, and this is what I came out with. So here we go. Like I said, I got to get paint off this because it's...
Well, you got to do it if it's necessary. We did actually have a question today about, somebody has, their paintings are cracking on them when they dry. And there are 2 main things that Kathy takes into consideration is making sure she gets enough of the paint off during the spinning process, so there isn't an excess of paint left on the canvas. And also, Kathy dries her creations under boxes, so it slows down the drying process.
Oh.
And those 2 in combination help to really decrease any cracking problems.
Is this pretty?
Yeah, let me get an overall view. This is
Oh, wow.
so nice. Look at those cells.
This is really pretty.
Very nice.
Wow.
There's the, you got the
I'm
red,
really glad
the
I
black,
put.
the
I'm really
white.
glad I put that white in there.
I am too. That white just pops out every once in a while to really set off the other colors.
And you probably will have a question, why did I put black in? Okay. The reason I put the black in is because the white and the reds make pink. And I didn't really want pink. That is why I added black. Even though I have a black cell activator and a black base, I had to have some black in there to get away from that white. And it didn't
Yes.
turn it pink, which is great because I don't use a lot of red because it usually turns it a light pink. But I'm really glad that I put this candy apple in too, because it made it like a purplish
Yes. I
color,
love
which
these,
is so pretty.
the darker center of the cells with the like I say, the candy apple surrounding it.
You know what I'm kind of thinking? I might have mixed in with that hot cinnamon. Might have been, oh, I can't remember what it is now. Oh, it'll come to me. But this is gorgeous.
It is.
This is absolutely stunning. Oh, man.
It's very cool.
I wish I would have done that on a 16 by 16 now. Because that's real. This is really pretty.
Well, now that you know that this color scheme is something you like, you can always
I love it. I'm going to.
do a larger one on there. That's for sure.
I'm definitely going to, because this is beautiful. So if you like it, everybody, give me a thumbs up. I love it. I absolutely love it. So please subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you join our family. Head on over to Paint Pouring by Kathleen Miller on Facebook. Put your name in on there. Show me your creations. I'd love to see them. So, and until the next time, stay healthy, stay safe, stay well. It's only paint. We love all of you. And until the next time, bye-bye.
We'll take another tour of this. The way you do those three stripes on there, the three swipes, it leaves some nice negative space, in this case the black, that helps just to define the different areas. And that is so cool right through there. Here you picked up the whites and the golds and even some black cells there.